Kailabreece.
It's funny, when I first joined YouTube, I was filled with excitement and thought that a community of intellectuals would serve us. I thought I would make tons of online friends from around the world and learn about the countless perspectives under the same sun. I thought we'd share videos and opinions, and we'd respect one another. But my naive dream was recently challenged. I guess I kind of always knew there was hostility within the online community. I mean, I did grow up with chat rooms, which never seemed to be lacking delinquents. But I just didn't ever feel it because I was never really a target. Well, in the last month or so, I've had 4 separate conversations that I would define as not only unlike any I've ever had online, but I'm embarrassed to even say I took place in them. The discussions generally started off with someone making a rude comment. This is what really gets me. Why say anything at all unless it's fact-based? Otherwise, it's just personal. Then the discussion escalates to both parties trying to one-up the other and playing off as if they are not only more intelligent, but simply superior in every way. The sad truth here is it tends to be a similar class of people all the time. The ill-mannered cyberbully. The National Crime Prevention Council's definition of cyberbullying is when the internet, cell phones, or other devices are used to hurt or embarrass another person. Cyberbullying can be as simple as continuing to send email to someone who has said they want no further contact with the sender, but it may also include threats, sexual remarks, hate speech, ganging up on victims by making them the subject of ridicule in forums, and posting false statements as fact aimed at humiliation. The worst part? Cyberbullying has been increasing over the last several years, and not just with me. In September 2006, ABC News reported a survey of 1,500 students between the grades of 4 through 8. It conveyed that 42% of kids have been bullied online, and 35% of kids have been threatened online. My question to my fellow intellectuals is this: what do you think of cyberbullying? Is it no big deal and just part of life? Is it something that warrants legislation and protection? And who are these people? Is it just me, or is every one of these bullies self-centered, insecure, and lacking in the art of good manners? I think the bullying behavior is so prevalent online because of 3 key factors. 1, unlike physical bullying, electronic bullies can remain virtually anonymous, easily masking their real identities. 2, cyberbullies are emboldened because it takes less energy and courage to express hurtful comments using a keyboard than one's voice. And 3, electronic forums often lack supervision. Now, legislation geared at penalizing cyberbullying has been introduced in a number of U.S. states, including New York, Missouri, Rhode Island, and Maryland. And at least 7 states passed laws against digital harassment in 2007. But is that enough? Or is that maybe too much? Now, I wasn't bullied as a kid, and my 4 recent online engagements were more hostile than normal, but I could personally care less. I think the best way to deal with a physical bully is probably just to punch them in the nose, but the best way to deal with online bullies is to block them, or simply avoid the rooms where they are present. I think my only true gripe is that these bully-minded people online, in my opinion, are loathsome and infectious personality-wise. Their bitterness goes with them and spreads to everyone they meet. Whatever happened to if you have nothing nice to say, then don't say anything at all? That usually is a pretty good rule for meeting new people. Now, I'm not saying no one can be critical about another's point of view. Let's be honest, YouTube is one giant soapbox, and we all have our correct opinions, right? But we don't need to be disagreeable in order to merely disagree. Just a point to remember about bullying in general is that every school shooting was connected to bullying. Bullying is a universal health issue, not just for the victims, but the bullies too. This is Kailabreece. What do you know?